The story people had a lot to say about on our Facebook page. Police in South Carolina tell us a woman told officers she should not be arrested because she's a, quote, clean white girl. 32-year-old Lauren Cutshaw was pulled over for a possible DUI, and officers say when they went to arrest her, she told them that she should get off simply because she's white and she graduated from a great university. When asked what that has to do with anything, she allegedly replied, quote, "You're a cop. You should know what that means."
That South Carolina woman whose arrest is getting a lot of reaction. Lauren Cutshaw, seen on dash cam video begging an officer not to take her in for driving under the influence, reportedly saying she should not be arrested because she's white. ABC's Paula Ferris is back with this story. Good morning, Paula.
You're right. It's getting a whole lot of reaction. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, everyone. Cutshaw was speeding, blew through a stop sign. She'd been drinking and admitted she may have been smoking marijuana earlier in the evening. But when cops pulled her over, she thought they should let her off the hook because, according to her, she's white and went to a great university.
I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
This is 32-year-old Lauren Cutshaw pleading with a South Carolina police officer from the back of a squad car after being arrested for a DUI.
Don't you know I've never been arrested? Did you see that on my record? Oh, I did good school. I graduated with 3.8 in my high school. I got a scholarship to my college. I graduated from a really good university. I was almost a valedictorian. I was an all-American cheerleader. I mean, it must have been my whole life. My whole life. It must have been.
Police say the real estate agent was driving more than 30 miles per hour over the speed limit and ran a stop sign when she was pulled over. According to the police report, Cutshaw told the officers off camera that she shouldn't be arrested because she's a, quote, very clean, thoroughbred white girl. When asked why that mattered, she allegedly answered, "You're a cop. You should know what that means."
My partner that I work with is a cop. He would not want to see me like this.
The reaction online, blistering. One person tweeting, "Sorry, white privilege doesn't work this time. We've seen it before."
Shame on both of you. I will be talking to the chief of police, and I will be speaking to the mayor.
Former commissioner of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Karen Turner, resigned after trying to use her status to keep the driver of a car that her daughter was riding in from getting a citation.
Now, don't call me miss. I'm commissioner.
And in 2015, then ESPN reporter Britt McHenry apologized after this video showed her berating a tow company employee after her car was impounded.
I'm in the news, sweetheart. I will sue this place.
Yeah, as for Cutshaw, she has been charged with driving under the influence, speeding, and possession of marijuana. She's out on bail, due in court in October. But to that police officer's great credit, when she mentioned the color of her skin, this white officer said, "It shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter."
And now she's going to be dealing with the court of public opinion, probably in a much bigger way almost.
Exactly, which can be even fiercer and tougher. Yes.
Already dealing with it. All right. Thank you so much, Paula.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.
A lady pulled over for suspected drunk driving tried a novel argument to avoid going to jail. She told the cop she was too pretty. She also said she was smart, a cheerleader, and went to an accredited university. But instead of dissuading the officer, he says it was just further proof to him that she was intoxicated.
This young woman says she's just too pretty to go to jail.
I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
Lauren Elizabeth Cutshaw begs for mercy after being pulled over for allegedly speeding past a stop sign.
Put your hands behind your back. All right, you're under arrest for driving under the influence.
She's put in the back of a police cruiser. Then she sobs as she rattles off the list of reasons why she doesn't deserve to be placed behind bars.
I graduated from a really good university. I was almost a valedictorian. I graduated with 3.8 in my high school. I got a scholarship to my college. I was an all-American cheerleader. I mean, it must have been my whole life.
The incident took place not far from Hilton Head, South Carolina, and it's now getting national attention as an example of bratty entitlement. At the police station, she called herself a very Clean, thoroughbred white girl, according to the arrest report. The officer says he asked her what that had to do with anything. "You're a cop. You should know what that means," she allegedly replied. Cutshaw works as a real estate agent. When she was pulled over, police say she told them she had 2 glasses of wine to celebrate her 33rd birthday.
You ruined my whole career. I've never been arrested. I've never been in jail. Please, I don't want to know what it's like. I don't want to know what it's like. I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
Well, all the talking didn't impress the officer. Ms. Cutshaw was still charged with driving under the influence and disregarding a stop sign. She also lost her job at the real estate agency.
She said she was just too pretty to go to jail when she was arrested for DUI.
I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
And now it seems a judge agrees. 34-year-old Lauren Cutshaw is being given a sweet deal, no jail time, and she even gets to keep her driver's license. Cutshaw, a real estate agent from South Carolina, was pulled over after cops say she blew through a stop sign, going more than twice the speed limit.
Put your hands behind your back. All right, you're under arrest for driving under the influence.
Her bratty whining on the way to jail went viral last year.
I graduated from a really good university. I was almost a valedictorian. Oh, I graduated with 3.8 in my high school. I got to get a scholarship to my college. I was an all-American cheerleader. I mean, it's a best beat my whole life. I've never been in jail. I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
We're now learning she has pled guilty to misdemeanor DUI. She was fined $187 in order to perform 24 hours community service and take alcohol safety classes.
A small fine, no jail time, has to go to a specialized program. Maybe she did get special treatment, and wouldn't that be ironic?
I'm a pretty girl. Please don't make me go in there.
Cutshaw lost her job as a real estate agent after her arrest.
Officers say a South Carolina's woman's plea to not be arrested because she's a very clean, thoroughbred white girl fell on deaf ears. 32-year-old Lauren Elizabeth Cutshaw was pulled over speeding through a stop sign at 60 miles per hour in Bluffton. Officers say she was slurring her words and a breathalyzer recorded her blood alcohol level at 0.18%. Police say Cutshaw gave a number of reasons why she shouldn't be arrested, including that she was a sorority girl who graduated from a high-accredited university and her partner is a cop. When officers asked what being a white, clean girl had to do with anything, they say she replied, "You're a cop. You should know what that means." She was taken to jail and now faces charges of drunken driving, speeding, and marijuana possession. Matt Uris for KDKA News. Officers say a South Carolina woman's plea to not be arrested because she's a very clean, thoroughbred white girl fell on deaf ears. 32-year-old Lauren Elizabeth Cutshaw was pulled over speeding through a stop sign at 60 miles per hour in Bluffton. Officers say she was slurring her words and a breathalyzer recorded her blood alcohol level at 0.18%. Police say Cutshaw gave a number of reasons why she shouldn't be arrested, including that she was a sorority girl who graduated from a high-accredited university and her partner is a cop. When officers asked what being a white, clean girl had to do with anything, they say she replied, "You're a cop. You should know what that means." She was taken to jail and now faces charges of drunken driving, speeding, and marijuana possession. Matt Uris for CWAtlanta.com.
About this story tonight, police in Bluffton say a woman there was speeding through a stop sign at 60 miles per hour, and she told officers she shouldn't be arrested because she's a very clean, thoroughbred white girl. Police say 32-year-old Lauren Cutshaw was slurring her words, and a breathalyzer test showed her blood alcohol level at 0.18%. But she said she shouldn't be jailed because she was a cheerleader and a sorority girl who graduated from a high-accredited university. And her partner's a cop, she said. Officers asked what being a white, clean girl had to do with anything. She replied, "You're a cop. You should know what that means." She was charged with drunk driving, speeding, and marijuana possession.
So we've seen a variety of reactions to being arrested for DUI, right? But this one's pretty DUMB. This young South Carolina woman, who police say was too drunk to be behind the wheel, pleaded with officers not to arrest her. Lauren Cutshaw told them she was an all-American cheerleader type, a quote, clean, thoroughbred white girl who couldn't be behind bars because, in her own estimation, she's just too pretty. No, really. Go ahead and listen for yourself.
Please, I've never been arrested. I've never been in jail. Please, I don't want to know what it's like. I don't want to know what it's like. I'm a pretty girl. Please, don't make me go in there.
The officer at the scene didn't seem to care that Upshaw is clean or white or, again, her words, pretty. He arrested her after her blood alcohol turned up at level 0.18. She has a court date in October.
Step back here. Right back here. This way.
Oh, life. I went to a good school. I graduated with 3.8 in my high school. I got to get a scholarship to my college. Aww. I don't want it to seem like I'm all stopped up, but I mean, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My partner that I work with is a cop. We do good. I promise we do good. I was a former student. I was an American high school student. I was an all-American cheerleader. I mean, this must have been my whole life. My whole life. I miss a beat. Please, I've never been arrested. I've never been in jail. Please, I don't want to know what it's like. I don't want to know what it's like. I'm a pretty girl. Please, don't make me go in there.
All right, put your hands behind your back. All right, you're under arrest for driving under the influence.
All right, see my light? I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head, do you understand?
Okay, how much have you had to drink? There's more than 2 glasses. It's more frequently than 10. Yes, ma'am, you are under arrest. Yes, ma'am. Call Trooper Ray.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
All right, put your hands behind your back. All right, you're under arrest for driving under the influence. How much have you had to drink? There's more than 2 glasses. It's more frequently than 10. Right? You know you've had more than you should have to be driving, right? How much is that? There's more than 2 glasses. It was more recently than done.
God, it was full of glasses.
Did you fill the glasses all the way up?
I mean, I was celebrating her birthday. Isn't that sweet? And I just
Right back there. This way. You know that stop sign that you blew through at 60 miles an hour? There was a car that almost went through it right before you did. And if they hadn't seen you coming, you'd have T-boned and you could have killed somebody. All right? And then And instead of a DUI, this would be a felony DUI. You're looking at 25 years, okay?
Me?
If you had hit that person and killed them. That was trying to come through that stop sign.
Am I going
Yes,
to
ma'am.
jail?
You're under arrest.
I'm going to jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
You're driving under the influence. Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm really that bad? Are you serious? Really? That's what, I mean, my whole entire life is driving a car and I've done nothing wrong.
Well, ma'am, I'll tell you this. Even if I didn't arrest you for DUI, I would have arrested you for reckless driving.
Well, if you can give me a ticket or whatever, but like, that's my whole life. Please. Please, look at my record. Please look at my record. It's so clean. You see, I graduated from a really good university. I was almost a valedictorian. You know, I've had to live my life being a good driver for my jobs. Is there something I could do? I'm not trying to hurt people. I promise. I live my life trying to drive for a living. That's what my job was.
Take you to jail because you were DUI, man.
But why? I mean, like, look at my record. Look at who I am as a person. Oh, God. I mean, I don't understand. I went to a good school. I graduated with 3.8 in my high school. I got to get a scholarship to my college. Aww. My partner that I work with is a cop. We do good. I promise we do good. Oh, we did this good. Oh no. I was a former student. I was my American high school students. I was an all-American cheerleader. I mean, I didn't miss a beat my whole life. My whole life. I didn't miss a beat. You pulled me over for driving too fast and you ruined my whole career. Please. Please. I've never been arrested. I've never been in jail. Please. I don't want to know what it's like. I don't want to know what it's like. I'm a pretty girl. Please don't